the Utah State Aggies. Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Trojans' offense is on the field for the first time today. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets... Whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
Well, he hauls that pass in. Big play for the offense. The Trojans have had such a history at this receiver position, right? You go back to Mike Williams, Keyshawn Johnson, Juju, and then Jordan Addison. There's always a playmaker on the perimeter of the field for the quarterback to take advantage of, and they've got to keep feeding this guy the football. He is dangerous.
Loss of 2.
Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to throw, it's Moss. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. All kinds of running room. Touchdown, Trojans! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Aggies offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And the spotlight in this game will undoubtedly be on these star wide receivers, David.
I mean, they're featured, Reese. Like, these guys are going to touch the football a lot. These offenses are built to get them the football, to make plays. We're in for a few catches today, Palmer.
We sure are. When you can get open like these guys can, you have the speed to take the top off of the defense. You know you're going to see a lot of explosive plays today.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
They went right back to him, and he went right back down. It's going to be 3rd and 10. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with a sack. And the Trojans will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Going to take a shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Marks. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Trojans will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Turner. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. The give. Crosses to 35. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. He'll pitch it. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up second and 4.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The give to the left. Still on his feet at the 45. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground, and you see the speed by the ball carrier there. He's picking up a huge chunk of yards.
I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
Kept it on the ground on first down. See if they stick with that plan on second. Runs through the tackle. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22.
You know, I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The offense stays on the field. They just have inches to go on fourth down. They'll try to pick up the first. That ought to be enough for a Utah State first down.
Well, no mystery there. 4th and inches. Hand it off. Keep the drive alive.
They have declared their intentions on this drive, keeping it on the ground. A shot toward the end zone, and he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity, but it's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Goes to the option. Now the toss. Got enough space, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Utah State. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he added the extra point. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a run.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Wants to throw, it's Moss. Takes the easy completion. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before they'll recycle that down marker. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, give on the inside. At midfield, he's got room. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Here's the handoff. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires left. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play. You get a play like that and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. The pitch. At the 35, he's loose. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap. It's Briggs. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And when you play defensive end, it's all about getting off the football. You can tell, gets off the football really fast, gets in the backfield, gets the running back before he knows what hit him. What a play by the defensive end.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert the fires deep toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Oh, and the attempt is no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They're facing a 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And the Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. Fair catch, called for and made. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at home.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Now the pitch. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
And those little chunks keep annoying the crud out of you when you're on defense. It's just putting them in easy situations, chewing up 4 to 6 yards at a pop like that. Put you in a bad situation as a defensive coordinator. What do I call? Either way,
the expressway is wide open. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring. This Utah State offense has it going. They'll run the option. Now the toss. He's off to... Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies!
Anytime you've got a successful run play on the ground, you've got to have great blocking up front. The offensive line, receivers, everybody doing their job. And that helped lead to the home run.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're up 14 to 10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UNLV is on top, but it's not like Randall Cunningham is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. For the Coyotes. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here. Two-man winners, guys like Carson Palmer, Matt Leinart, Caleb Williams. There's a lot of people watching this guy hoping...
Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. He's finally brought down, but that freshman found some running room. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They knock him down right there.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
A strike downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. He wants to throw. Got his man. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He caught it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Trojans!
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
USC 17, Utah State.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Back to throw, it's Barnes. coming after him. They get to him as he throws. Pulls it in. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
And as a quarterback, that's what you want to do on these deep go-route type throws. You want to put a lot of air under it so your guy can turn around, locate it, and then make the catch.
Yeah, and that's so hard to stop. I mean, I'm running full speed down the field with a guy that's this fast, and I don't know where the ball is and when it's coming out, and trying to make a play on it is extremely difficult.
Wants to fire on second down. This one's complete. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and ancient, you just have to go execute, and they do it there.
He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really just how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart. You're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. To throw, it's Moss. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Caught on the outside, it's Hudson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. And this is a weird move. They're sending out the field goal unit here. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. All teed up and ready to go here in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Turner. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
Second down coming up. It's a reverse. Turns it on in midfield. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, it's a reverse. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
He'll toss it. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing.
And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? This offense has already converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Utah State.
This is a makeable field goal distance, but this offense is thinking touchdowns. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll try it on the ground. Finally pulled down, but not before. Moving the chains for a first down.
4th and short, a lot of times you know what's coming. I know what's coming. Who's going to be more physical? They give it to the running back. O-line does their job. Nice pickup on 4th and short.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Misfired on first down, back to the air on 2nd. Got some room headed to the goal line. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. Fans are bringing the noise on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. You can't hear yourself think on 3rd and goal. Powers forward. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Utah State.
Utah State.
The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Texas A&M is darn near perfect offensively today. This is almost exactly the way they drew things up in practice this week. They're up by 24 over the Coyotes. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Marks. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Trojans want to move quickly. Looking to throw on second down. Quickly complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Pressure coming. Got it set up on the outside. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Trojans will punt it away on fourth down. They'll look to pin him deep. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. Offense set on first down. On the option. He'll toss it. At the 45, on his way. And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. Finds his man down the middle. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Utah State has it inside the 20. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
So far, everything's just seemed to work for this offense when they've wanted to run the football. Regardless of what down and distance it is, they're able to get it done. Up front, getting a lot of push, and these backs are finding the holes.
Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. Touchdown, Utah State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. The kickoff team out there getting set. And he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Complete with conviction on the crosser.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Grab behind the line. It's Hudson. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. Inside a minute to go here in the third. To the air on first down. Looking left. That is just a sideline clinic. Roll, catch, toe drag, everything you want. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Running back searching for a hole.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when you decide to run it.
And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. Using the quick game. Touchdown USC! And once he got loose, it was all over. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot. He's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody. Live with the results because everything else ain't working anyway.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The option look. He'll toss it. At the 20, he's got space. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. First down to start the drive after the bridge. Now on the option. Quarterback on the keeper. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep... and the defense is all over it.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
At midfield, he's got room. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Short gain on the play before he slides.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Looking for a man. It's Barnes. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
On third down, going up top. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the catch past the sticks. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Aggies will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll try the left side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Third down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That ought to be enough for a Utah State first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Running back goes in motion. Plows ahead for a pickup of 4 down to the 14.
And that's really nice offensively because you're in the red zone. You do have an opportunity to add to your lead here, but you're staying in bounds. I think the clock right now is the most important thing. How can we keep this thing ticking away? By going down in bounds, you're doing exactly that.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Everything going the offense's way. They're trying to ice this game late. They've got a really nice lead, so you just want to run the ball, high percentage throws, and keep the chains moving. And they're
touchdown, Aggies! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Utah State, number 3, with the carry.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Colorado State is currently up big at this moment, so much so they're on the verge of giving Cam the rest of the day off. They're up by 28 over the Sharks. We'll circle back if anything big happens. You should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here comes the offense on first down. He's looking to throw it. Lets it fly. He's got an open man. Oh, look out on the right. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. The corners are walked up tight. Looking to go up top on first down. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. He's right on target. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. To the air, it's Moss. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, Southern Cal!
And this offense gets another passing touchdown. I tell you what, week 1, this connection worked. Week 2, this connection working again. Tell you what, if I'm a defense, I'm going to start focusing in on that guy because they want to find him and make big plays.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And the extra point is good. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. The give as they work on that clock. They make the tackle at the 33, but he's ripped off 15 yards and picked up a first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It's a reverse. Finds a crease at the 20. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Aggies. They'll try to add another to their lead. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
49, USC 31.
Bringing it out. Stopped at the 26, brought it out in the end zone, picked up an extra yard. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this,
he hurls one deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Trojans! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple of possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. They run the reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Second and long here, but objective number 1, keep that clock moving. Looking to pass, it's Barnes. Working that left side. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
This guy's looking real sharp this week. Listen, QBs hate throwing picks. He only threw one last week, but that really ate him up all week long in practice. He wanted to come out here, put his best foot forward. He's done just that.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. They'll try the right side. The Aggies brought to the ground, but not before picking up the first.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
It's a reverse. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
Great discipline by the backside of the defense. This is my gap. This is where I'm supposed to be. Ball goes away, so good.
Throws toward the end zone. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Third down, and this crowd will blow out a vocal cord to help this defense. He'll do it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. That last field goal was huge. Now it takes a touchdown to beat you and not a lot of time to get it if you cover the kickoff well. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. No more room to run. They make the tackle right there, and the clock is at 0, and that's how this one will end. Plenty of fireworks in this one, a lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offenses has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jace.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everyone, to Logan, Utah and the Beehive State. We're here at Maverick Stadium, home to the Utah State Aggies, and eager for this clash. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Utah Utes, taking on a team from the Pac-12, the Utah State Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. So the Utah Utes offense will get the first swing of the game. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, The adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, and David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't get... reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Pulls and fired complete. Still on his feet at the 45. Off he goes. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Utah!
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at this top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So Utah State's offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Now the pitch. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? He'll ride his man on the option. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Signals for the fair catch and looks it in at the 40. Utah has it back and the offense coming onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too, just to keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working, and you seem to have this defense on their heels.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Get it out on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. We had a barn burner the last time these two teams played, and no reason to expect anything else between these two bitter rivals.
Attention to detail, and I think the sense of urgency, David, in a game like this just goes way up.
And I think managing the emotions in these type of games, you know last year was a classic. Now you're trying to form this year's identity of this team and go out and get a win in a big-time rivalry game.
Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's rising. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is even bigger. They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Let's see what he can do with the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. on the option. He'll keep it himself. He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. And the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. Line gets set, first down. Movement here from the tight end. He'll pull it on the read.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
He wants to pass it on second down. He's got it. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll try to get the first through the air. Hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Utes! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger step.
Intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.